Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Forza Motorsport 6 multiplayer action. That Shelby GT500 there just clipping the back end of me and losing control. That's one of the human opponents, kind of at the back of the field at the moment because of that little accident. Just sneaking ahead of this group here, and what does he do? He sideswipes me. Didn't like me trying to overtake him on the outside there. Very dirty move, but unfortunately very typical of multiplayer in Forza Motorsport 6. Typically why I normally will race private. However, I have done a series of multiplayer races online against other people, and this is one of them. So as you can see at the moment, I'm in second place. I was lucky enough to be nearer the front end of the field, and this car, being a track toy and being extremely light, and an A700 car, got a pretty swift start. And because of that, I'm now in second place. That Audi there is clinging on for dear life behind me. Give me quite a good run for my money. I'm racing on Prague's Full Circuit. Absolutely gorgeous track, this one of the nicest looking tracks in the game. Definitely my favourite track from Forza Motorsport 5. So glad they brought it back into Forza Motorsport 6. It is a fantastic track. Really enjoyable to drive and quite technical, but also offering some very nice sections of speed. Beautiful bridge section this. Just love the amount of detail and love that was put into this particular track. Absolutely phenomenal. So this particular section is the cobbled section. Obviously it's quite a nasty section. You really do not want to be in a pack in multiplayer on that particular section. You know, 2 or 3 cars at most is quite painful down that section if you're all quite tight racing, and will normally lead to disaster from my experience on multiplayer online. If you're playing with people that respect you and drive respectably, then obviously you can have some pretty good races through that section, but unfortunately online it's, you know, kind of just a place for people to use you as a wall, or use you to slow down on corners, causing you to have an accident. So into the second lap here, this Caterham R500 is serving me pretty damn well. Really tight old corner this one. I accidentally clipped the wall there as I launched over that first hill, which then ricocheted me, fortunately, off the flat point of that corner of the track. If that had been a corner, I probably would have been written off. I do have damage on full, and I also have simulation and fuel on. Now, being as this is a 3 lap race, fuel was not going to be much of a concern, and probably not tyre wear either. That Audi behind me though is really digging his heels in. He's really having a bit of a fight there, trying to catch me up. First place I have pretty much lost track of at this point. First place has got quite a serious lead on second. And as you can see there, that Audi creeping ever closer behind. I've got to find a way of keeping this guy distance. So on November 3rd, which coincidentally is today, the Forza Motorsport 6, or at least the next Forza Motorsport 6 car DLC is available, which is the eBay Motors pack. And we've got some quite interesting cars in there. We've got Ayrton Senna's most successful, or actually I think it is the most successful Formula 1 car in the history of Formula 1. His actual motor is available for driving in the game now if you own the season pass. In addition, the Plymouth Prowler makes its first appearance in Forza, which I'm quite excited about. I do love my convertibles and track toys, as you know, so I'm really looking forward to get my hands on that car particularly. We also have some Aussie Motorsport in there as well. I'm not going to name everything. I'm going to leave you guys to look it up and see the surprises for yourself. If you're not sure where to find that information, you can go to FORZAMOTORSPORT.net. Now, talking about FORZAMOTORSPORT.net, make sure that you are on the FORZAMOTORSPORT.net hub and that you've signed in. Every week now, Forza, or at least Turn 10, are giving away cash credits now. It's not monthly as it was around about a month ago when this game came out. They've actually converted it to a weekly. You do get less money, but obviously over time during the course of the month, you'll pretty much get what you used to get, maybe a little bit more. So we're well into this third lap now, third and final lap. I couldn't even see the other racer there in first place, so he's got a very serious lead, or she's got a very serious lead. I didn't get to see who that was up in front. I'm still holding off third place here in my Caterham R500, keeping myself in second. I've got a bit more distance on that Audi now, so things are looking pretty promising. I've at least reeled in a second place online, which is nice, and quite a rare feat as well, so I generally land up spinning out at the beginning of the race and taking severe damage and not being able to race the race at all and spending my time watching it. So halfway round this final track on Prague Full, and we're going to hit this quite technical section again. I think out of all the sections on Prague Full, I really love this little technical section through these variety of S-bends over cobbles. Very nasty bit of driving terrain this, so you know, getting this right feels really good when you get through there quite swiftly like I did there. My other favourite area of the circuit is actually that uphill section where I bounced off just not too long ago. But I do love that section, great sense of speed there. So anyway, that's pretty much race over. I'm coming second, obviously, in this full-on community PvP race on Forza Motorsport 6. Thanks for watching. Please remember to rate and subscribe. Take care and keep watching.